Hey there, my one of my children is reading a book to the other one of my children, so I thought I'd quickly hop on and just let you know actually how you operate as a human is totally okay. So for instance, I get inspired. My archetype is Maverick and my human design is Manifester. Now it works very well in Accumulator, but going a bit deeper, right? But basically, I get really inspired thoughts, and I'm inspired to act on certain things. And I get really motivated, and I want to do it now, go, 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 go. But that can mean that then I get massive spurts of action and then nothing. And then what can happen is if I don't act in those moments, that actually I'm not doing my best work when I'm not very motivated, but because I want consistency in my business, in my life, I feel I have to be consistent all the time. So what I've worked out is that I will, when I've really got these great ideas and ways in which to develop other people's tools to help people basically get over their shit, when that is really strong in my head and all of the creative juices are flowing, that is when I do my best work. So that's why I've started to do more and more part pre-recorded or fully pre-recorded do at your own pace courses. So I've just launched, just sort of soft launched this Ditch Your Shit course, because it's a fantastic introduction to how to get over some of the stuff that's holding you back. And it's just a few bits in there. There's some just great tools. It shows you how simple, not how easy necessarily, but how simple it is to completely turn your world around. And that will lead on to a part recorded and part live and interactive group program, which I'm so excited, that's coming in September. And I'm going to be taking 21 people through a 10-week process, really leaning into what they're afraid of in order to gain the freedom in their life. And everyone's going to have different goals, but it is to unshackle and release the fear that's holding them back. And we're really going to dive deep, and by the end of it, it's just going to be phenomenal. But I just wanted to, but really the reason I came on was because I do you know when like you're cooking, and if you do like 3 meals at once, and then so say if someone says, oh, what you haven't done, oh, I've got something in the freezer, I always felt really shit, like I hadn't actually cooked it. But I had cooked it. I just cooked it before, and actually it's even better now because it was cooked really well at the time. I had the energy, I had all the right ingredients at the time. Then I froze it, and eating it now, it's actually better. And that is how, if you do batch cooking, when you do batch working and batch living, it's so cool because you're actually harvesting the best of yourself. In order to give the best of yourself at the right time and opportunity to everyone else. So, I just wanted to little bit behind the scenes as to why I'm doing what I'm doing. Yes, I do some live stuff. And yes, I do some pre-recorded stuff. And the pre-recorded stuff is beautiful because it is done in the moment of high creativity, high energy, and high kind of in that zone of genius. So there we go. I hope you found that interesting, and I hope you find it useful to know that however you work, not everyone works like that, not everybody behaves like that, not everyone needs that, but I have got all these ideas. I mean, some people, the way I work would be exhausting because I've got like Maverick and Accumulator, so I like to try new things, but I also like to know it's going to work. So because I've got those archetypes in me, leading me really, along with Manifester, it means I have all these great ideas and sometimes don't have an outlet. So I literally spend hours producing so much content to be able to give out at a pace that people can actually take it, because I'm saying hours of videos, bam, 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 bam. I do hours of videos on the trot. If I released all them, people would get some kind of brain bleeding. And then I'm like, well, I'm done. Right now I need to go and go for a paddleboard session. for a week. I'll just not want to do anything. So it's not trying to give you too much insight into me. It's okay to do it how you do it and however you need to operate as a human. Be you like to cook a fresh salad every night, or do you think actually batching, I know that I'm in the mood to cook. I'm going to do it all now. Or if you just like to little bits every single day, if that's what you like to do, or however you like to work, just embrace how you operate, how you like to work, and don't feel ashamed of it, and don't apologize for it. Just really learn about yourself, because just because it doesn't, no one else gets it, just because someone else doesn't get how you operate or why you operate, if it's truly your natural state, it's beautiful and it's a genius way to behave. And when you actually really lean into that genius zone, that if you've ever read the Big Leap by Gay Hendricks, you'll know what I mean. So if you ever really lent into that, so the genius zone, really your natural, the way you operate is the most effective. If you just spend as much time as you can there, what you can achieve is quite magical. Anyway, have a great time. It's actually dusky here. Like I say, I have lent into the fact that one of my children likes to read books, the other one likes to listen. So I'm doing this. Anyway, from my heart to yours, you got this.